everyone, and welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network 3 Blue, 100% here on the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. My name is Moose, and hope you're having a wonderful evening today. In the last episode, we got the game started, made our way through the first preliminaries of the N1 Grand Prix. Now we ask Mom to make us some dinner. I have a sneeze that's stuck. There it is. I'm free, I think, for now. Usually that opens up the floodgate, if I'm being honest with you. So we're getting some food from Ma, and now we're going over to Yai's homepage so we can hang out and chat with our friends and do early 2000s message board things. Yeah, I miss that. Anyways. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do check out the description down below where there's a playlist where you can click on it and watch from episode 1 all the way here to episode 2. But if you want to let this series pool up a little bit more, you can also go down there and click on our other 2 previous Let's Plays for Mega Man Battle Network 3 White Bug Style version or Mega Man Battle Network 5 Kernel Base Cross only. Which I had a lot of fun recording. It was probably my biggest challenge yet, but, you know. Ups and downs be like that sometimes. Pretty much harvest some more bug frags. Also, way down there, come check out the Discord while I do live stream me recording these, so you guys can come watch, chat, hang out live, and just, you know, interact with the community, be fun. We usually get our good mornings out of the way, and then suffer on together as a unit. So, a P code, if it wasn't obvious, is a passcode or a password, and it removes those boxes, which allows us to walk into home pages. Now, in Mega Man Battle Network 3, there are uses to everyone's home page. Roll, Melu, Yai, and Dex all offer these little hub teleports to the squares. Those are like the hub central areas of each of the different areas. There's one for AC/DC Town, which we've been to, which Dex will lead us to. Yai will take us to Scilab, which we'll get later on. Melu will take us to the beach area. I'm exploding. No, Melu takes us to the Yoka area, and then there's a character later on that leads us to the beach area. So that's kind of like the little introduction. So now what's going on here, though, is this is where our first scenarios are kind of like boss, big story points, dungeons, things like that, and those that will take us into the Battle Network, the bread and butter of Battle Network, pretty much. Before we head on, though, I'm going to quickly go buy some... Wait, no, I can do this later because I got to come back. No, that's right. I'm skipping half myself. Give me 1 second, I blow my nose. I'm suddenly just, like, dying. Okay. I think I passed on my phase on nearly exploding. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I just get, like, these sneezing fits, and it's awful. So now we're gonna make our way... Oh, hey, look, a guy who may not be or may be a main character later on. So we're gonna talk to our friends here, who we're trying to go get Dex's homework disc, because Genius forgot it, but then we have to go now back onto the net and, unlock it. And this is where the nice things come in, where... Oh, by the way, Mario reference. It's Mario. So yeah, so just kind of a little bit of backtracking to start off, but nothing too crazy. So we're going to go into Yai's PC. We're going to go over here. This will lead us to AC/DC 2. And then we can go over here. And then I also want to stop by the shop, because I want to see if I can buy another HP memory. Which, of course, increases our health and everything. And I've also turned off Buster Max mode, since now, as I promised, when we get, like, into, like, these boss phases and everything else, or these dungeon crawls, I will do that. So. Just missed it. It's okay, though. So, we have a couple nice things so far. So this is the key we're supposed to activate. Navi guy who's supposed to be guarding it sleeping. He's not very good at protecting the kids, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta not protect the kids. So we're gonna go over here. We got an email. They're gonna tell us that it's open, and then I want to go over here, and then I want to go up. I want to grab one of you, and then I want to grab you. So the reason we grab this is because I kind of want to use, I have to use swords, and if I'm going to have an area steal, I might as well have an area steal that's going to be beneficial to me instead of not be beneficial to me. So that's kind of the ploy and play right now. Also, there's a couple other things. Let's do a little folder edit real quick. So we're going to move these. Okay, so I can only have, so I got 4 shockwaves in, which are a bunch of D chips. Alright. For now, I'm just going to remove all these cannons. So I'm making as many chips as I can match with the same code. Because that would be the best case scenario. See, I have a bunch of D chips that will allow me just to use, well, you know, a lot of the same chip over and over again. And then, so this gets taken up. I don't really want... I can't just put V-Gun back in. That's not a problem. It's just more D chip. That's cool with me. I ain't gonna say no to that. I think I can put the Punk chip in, because that will just be a nice Mega chip just to do a lot of damage. And then I'll put in these. I just need filler, pretty much. Just things to use in the meantime. Any star chips I maybe want to use. I could use a panel out. It could block some things. Might help. Who knows? Support chips never really hurt. Since I have a bunch of L chips anyways... Oh no, I can put in S chips. Hang on. Let's see. Do we have any other S chips? I need one more chip. Yeah, whatever. I mean, this chip's gonna wind up coming out anyways, so that won't really matter. Yeah, in a moment, that chip's just gonna pop out. You guys will see. So we jack out now, get some more stuff. Nice little quick folder edit just to kind of get ready for this little dungeon up ahead. And we're gonna break on in. And we're gonna go in here. So everyone's all chickened out because it's the dark. So we're gonna wibble wobble our way on over to our classroom. And now Dux is trying to have these amazing... He's gonna hallucinate. He's going to channel the power of ancient deities. Also, crazy run animation. Huge flashback. So he's going to be like, oh my god, da-da-da, I was over here doing this. And we just gotta... I'm going to skip this. Because he's pretty much just, like, looking for where it is. And it's... We go over here. Do a couple things. Boom. Get his disc. So that's it. That just gets his disc. Sorry, I kind of skipped that. It's literally Dex just trotting around the area, forgetting where his thing was. I won't skip too many things, but it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, like this I'm not going to skip because it's actual story. But there is just wasting time for me to grab the disc so I could progress. So I won't do it again if you guys tell me not to. I will leave every little detail in. I should probably do that anyways, but I don't know. Just brain was like, go faster. I know where it is. Go faster. So we start hearing funny noises come from down the hall. Someone is currently breaking into the school. So like a bunch of smart 5th graders, instead of notifying the police or doing, you know, the smart thing and leaving, we're going to go investigate, because what could possibly go wrong? Now, there are these side computers in a lot of areas in this Mega Man game, actually in all Mega Man games, where usually if you go to the top or some of these corners, you'll find blue mystery data, which will lead you to items like that. And that is going to pop this out. And like I mentioned before, we're going to pop this out. So the reason why we're putting Rock Cube in here is because of these battle chips. So Air Shot knocks enemies back if they doesn't get deleted. It also can push giant objects into enemies, doing a massive amount of damage, which with Rock Cube will fill that role right now. So we have one Rock Cube. We're going to use the one Rock Cube, do that, and smoke people. And it can kind of be like, it's a very good early on combo. Very basic, very simple. You just line someone up, hit the air shot, and then bonk, it does like 200 damage. It's one of those things I really enjoy about Mega Man, where the more time you try things or you think about it, like, it won't tell you directly, like, oh yeah, air shot's gonna do this with Rock Cube, but, you know, if you do try it, oh, would you look at that? Bonk, it does 200 damage. That's pretty cool. So anyways, we swear back in these games. He just called us stupid. Now we're gonna get hypno-flashed. I love hypno-toads. So now, for some reason, our friends are gonna get possessed by a guy going, Ree! So now, Dex is a choo-choo train. Yai is a big flappy swan, predicting the future of Star Force. And Melu hitting the crip walk real quick, absolutely plug walking out of here. Oh, now we're gonna get hypnotized, but we're smart, so we move. And that guy doesn't decide to beat up the children at all, which is fine. You know, we don't want to beat up the children. That doesn't get implied at all during this Let's Play whatsoever. So we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna talk to our girlfriend, who's currently zombified, and I guess that means Chad's our only lover now, so we get the roll chip, which is another chip I've been kind of talking about. This here is going to replace that recovery 10 that I had put in. Now, I know we have a couple mismatches with Punk and Roll, but these are mega chips, so I necessarily can't be too upset. Like, if I roll them, at least they're going to do a good amount of damage, if not give me some sort of benefit, where at least all the other chips synergize together well. So one chip's gonna, you know, I could even get like a data, like a plus 10 damage sort of ting. Be cool. I don't think I actually need to go talk to all these guys. I think I can just go in here and get an umbrella. Under my umbrella. You guys hear that play? Oh, I can't do it yet. I gotta talk to Dex. Ugh. So anyways, I had to go find my friend who's a swan. Then I had to go find my friend who's currently a train who's just chugging along. So we understand that everyone is currently hypnotized and in the most land way possible, as I've already spoiled for you guys. Apparently, I know the umbrellas block and can reflect some UV rays, but apparently this parcel here can fully reflect all. Yeah, the habita zap zap. As we'll see in a moment here. By the way, the guy just disappears. So he leaves Flashman inside of the computer, not to operate him, because it's shown in the anime, like when Lan like has to disconnect, but Mega Man doesn't jack out, like he can't send him battle chips or anything. And that's kind of like the thing, like the more you operate a Navi, the stronger it is. So does this guy throw? We'll figure it out. So we're gonna go over here, and is it this one? Okay. So now we have to do this fun interactive segment where we have to go to the different classrooms and turn on the light switches. All right, there we go. Epilepsy warning. If you are uncomfortable with flashing lights or don't do well with them, please tune out here or skip ahead. By all means, I don't want you forcing yourself through this egregious flashbang committee. It is not fun. And I would not want anyone to put themselves through it. I won't get offended. So, yeah, early 2000. Oh, wait, accidentally. Okay. So I made a mistake, as we all saw. I accidentally put the plus 10 before the battle chip. I guess number man soul, numb soul moment. This is B, C, A. And you get data B, which is gonna take. I think this is a virus. I'm gonna battle it. Yeah, I want to smoke its pack because I always wind up clicking this stupid thing anyways in all my other Let's Plays. Alrighty. So we're gonna area grab up here. Gonna lower up the little bunnies a little bit. Aha! We're gonna reflect it right back at his big head. Okay. So we got another Zap Ring S, which is kind of nice, which is a very nice combo chip. when you paralyze someone, they can't move. That's pretty self-explanatory. So the more I get S chips, the more I will like put that together. You guys will eventually see I'll put like a sword deck together, where like the zap ring is very useful, and yeah, all that other good malarkey. All right, so we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna grab a bunch of cannons, invis, so we don't get hurted. Gonna charge shot this guy on the top here. Takes forever to charge the Mega Buster, but that's okay. Invis runs out. Oh, hey, I guess let me show you guys what the Giga Chip does for all the people who don't know. Ow. Okay, so I keep forgetting. I've already forgotten how it actually works. It skips, so it's always best fired from the middle. And then it will do like a wide range and then a narrow range. So kind of like do a plus hit. So keep that in mind. Don't do as I do. Learn as I did. This is going to eject me, but I just want to battle things just because my brain is like content. Must get content. Okay, so we're gonna knock that guy out, then we're gonna literally stand here, and then I'm just gonna charge shot until nothing happens. And then we're gonna grab the goons real quick, and then we're gonna hop Tui, and then you're gonna hit me. Yeah, I could have just double shockwaved, I wasted time, but whatever. Battle chips, am I right? Another eject program, never mind, Recub 10-star. Which is pretty nice, means I can use that recovery with any form of chip combination, which is really strong. See like a blue mystery data off in the distance? Let me go see if I can pick it up real quick. I want to just make sure it's not, even if it's a virus thing, it's whatever. I just want to get things, so I can use things. Yeah, blue, so when we played white, a very common thing I'd bring up is how poor the chip synergy was across the board. Definitely very, very fixed in this game. So for the history of Mega Man Battle Network 3, in Japan, Mega Man Battle Network 3 was launched, and then it got an updated version called Mega Man Battle Network Black, or 3 Black. When it came to North America, it was just given 2 versions called Mega Man Battle Network White and Mega Man Battle Network Blue. So the whole Pokemon fad of like, you know, everyone trade chips and cards and work together and blah, 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 wound up kind of winning. I guess that was that era of gaming's battle pass, if you will, was trading with the Game Boy. So when you played those games and everything else, and you got to certain points, you would have, you know, it'd just be like, whatever. But Mega Man Battle Network 3, why am I trying to say 4? 3, made it so that white was just the not updated, not cleaned up version of 3. So that means you were playing, when you played blue, you were playing the designed black version, which on paper is the complete version with more bosses, better chips, more thought out, just, you know, the better game. So when we did our white run, oh my goodness, I wanted to cry. At least with blue, I know there's more opportunity. I know it doesn't have every battle chip I'll need, but I will still make the conscious effort to trade to make our library very accessible, which in the hindsight will be really good. Spreader P, we're gonna pick up some stuff. So already here, we're actually getting kind of close to our another program advance, which I will explain properly when the time is right, because program advances can be kind of tricky, I guess, to explain without the... They're not hard, but like if you kind of maybe some people might need to see it on paper or be actually executed, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? So pretty much as long as it's just like a matching alphabet, so it's like ABC and then a certain amount of chip will allow you to use program advance, which is like a super powerful combination. Does like I know Life Sword's like 400 damage, Giga Cannon and Battle Network 5 was like 500 damage, so there's definitely a lot of combo opportunity and deck building proposition. And usually in early on game, I like to build a Life Sword deck, because Battle Network 3 white is very friendly towards that deck. So, oh, he would move. Unfortunate. Okay. I'm just gonna sword him when he gets here. So Life Sword, if I put like sword, it will be like sword S, wide sword S, and then long sword S. When I use all those chips, it will allow. Actually, no, hold on. I think what I can do is I can actually program advance if I want to right now. I'm pretty sure. Let's try some. We'll try it. I'll see if I can pull out a program advance here. Not guaranteed to use it every time, but at least have it. Because the thing for 100%ing the game is you have to use, you have to fill out your PA list, which is a program advance list. So regardless or not, I have to get program advances out the way. So I might as well start trying to use it now instead of later on. So I know later on it'll be easy because I'll have like a crap ton of chips, but why not for the content, you know what I'm saying? So D, so we're going to sort this by code. So that means with cannon, we should get cannon. Okay, so see how we don't have, so see how we have A, B, D, and E? If I had F, I would be able to add E and F, or if I had C, I could add C, and that could be our middle ground for program advance. But I don't know when I get them. So I will simply just add these back and go on my dairy way. Because it still has to be kind of in an order. It has to be like A, B, C. It can't just be like anything in a sort of descending or ascending order. It has to be in a formation that's similar, like they follow up each other, like A, B, C. It'd be like E, F, G, or like C, C, D, E. Like things like that has to be in that order of the alphabet for it to work. So we'll get there. We figured it out. No worries, kiddos. Oh, look, double delete. Get smoked. Only time V-Gun ever comes into existence. So see how it's like Zappering A, and we have like M and S? It won't work if I do like those. It has to be in a certain order. So anyways, we got HP memory up. So we're almost at 200 HP already, which is very nice for early on game. And we're going to keep going forward as we got all the passwords assimilated together here. And we're going to grab a bunch of chips. And we're going to start blasting. Ooh, double delete. They fed me. They fed me. It was delicious. Nice little free 300 Zenny. Alright, we're going to save here because unlike later Mega Man Battle Network games, the boss time. So we're already here at the boss. Let's deal with FLASHMAN, shall we? So this is FLASHMAN.EXE. I think he's probably one of the best introduction bosses. He's kind of based around electricity, so a lot of stun mechanic. A lot of thing like that is sort of his goal, as I kind of like whiff my shot there, but I should just wait for, okay, I am choking. So he sends out like these little pattern attacks. You can dodge as I get hit by it there, and I've already blundered two. Gonna do another one. So what we do here is I'm gonna show you guys what we call a pro gamer move. So we're gonna grab one zap ring, and I will show you in a moment what else we're going to do here. So we're going to wait for our custom bar to charge. And now that it's charged, we're going to stun him. And that will allow us to get, there we go, these two battle chips in. And with those two battle chips, we can do some more damage. And so like, see how I use, so if I had like the S swords, it'd be a lot easier. I could like lock him in a lot more. Then we're going to hit him there, and then one more shockwave should finish it up. And that was FLASHMAN.EXE, baby! Put a bow on it, shall we? Let's go golfing! I'm in a DJ Khaled kick. So anyways, that's FLASHMAN. He got rinsed and smoked. Not really much you can do about it. I don't like how it's still blinking. I just want to get a nice screenshot for the thumbnail. So, anyways, homie's about to blow up. That's cool. He smells funny. So that happens. Mega Man takes it on the chin, and eventually we're just going to chill and we're going to wait for this wonderful dialogue to go through, and Mega Man's a little bit buzzed from the adrenaline, as they might say. So, all right. So now that everything is done, we're gonna leave. Our friends are no longer hypnotized and no longer being a trained swan and zombie. And what would you just look at that? We just saved the day. We just saved the day. Wake up and save the day. All right. I mean, we're just built different. There's nothing really else to say besides that we're built absolutely diff. So we're gonna wind up leaving here. We're gonna get an email, which I'm now like 2 behind. So Dex wants to battle. Gonna get a bunch of stuff here. So Dex wants to battle. We're gonna do that next episode. So anyways, thank you guys for shooting this episode of Mega Man Battle Network 3 Blue 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys didn't already, make sure you guys do join the Discord, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, we're always connected. Bye-bye!